What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sly Jordy and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's. Today is the day that we, fingers crossed, hopefully beat the maximum difficulty mode in this game, and that is 2020 mode. We attempted this before, I think in the last episode that we did on this particular game, but only as a bit of a, you know, just seeing what it's like, really. But today we're actually going to try and beat it. Now, originally I did try the strategy of closing the right door every time we flip the camera up, which is the OG original strategy, of course, where basically you just got to keep that right door shut to stop Freddy from coming in, but always keep an eye on Foxy every time you flip the camera up. And then Bonnie and Chica, you pretty much treat them the exact same way as you always did. I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know if this is going to work. I'm a little bit afraid of whether or not... I'm a little bit afraid of Foxy, to be quite honest, because obviously this all hinges on keeping the monitor up for Freddy. That's what this other strategy that I'm doing is going to be, keeping the monitor on the East Hall corner instead of Pirate's Cove. So, what's up, Ryan? So, basically, if we do this strategy, it means we won't be able to see what Foxy's doing, you know? So, I'm a little bit afraid of that. I feel like if I'm not careful enough, he could probably just kill me out of nowhere. Or we could get into a situation where we could have both doors shut, check on Foxy, see where he's at. I don't know. I really don't trust it. So what we're going to actually do is put the radar map on, unlimited power as well, fast nights, all the cheats on, just to observe what happens if I do this strategy, really. Yeah, we'll just... Oh, actually, no, I'll put fast nights off because that will... we need to see how Foxy moves. So we're going to have a look at this, see if it works. You know, see how quickly Foxy moves using this strategy, and then we'll try it for real after. So I've seen a bunch of people do this strategy. They had a great time with it, with like 20% power to spare, crazy stuff like that, you know. But we want the camera on the East Hall corner, and we just want to flip this up because Freddy can't enter the office without like, if we're still looking at the East Hall corner camera. So he's already there now. That's when we would shut the door on Chica, that's when we'd shut the door on Bonnie. Freddy's already in the corner, and this is how it would basically go for the whole night. So we're basically doing this to observe how quickly Foxy moves and whether or not this strategy is going to work. Well, I think it would, but I don't really trust myself to do it flawlessly. You know, I don't trust the game not to have Foxy, you know, slam his way into my office and whatnot, you know. Like, I think we could check Foxy's progress every couple of hours. But this saves a fuckload of power, like, if you do it right, because a lot of the time you won't have the door shut every time you whip the monitor up because, you know, Freddy can't move anyway. You're not going to hear a single Freddy laugh this whole night until we check on Foxy. And that is how it should go when we actually attempt it, you know? That's what we're going to do. But yeah, tomorrow I'm actually really looking forward to that stream because we'll be doing Five Nights at Freddy's 3, aggressive only. So my plan for that is probably to turn fast nights on for the first 5 nights of FNAF 3, just trying to get a feel for how aggressive works in the normal game, and then properly try Nightmare mode once everything's like all warmed up. I don't think we'll beat aggressive Nightmare mode. I'm pretty confident we could beat this one. I'm pretty confident, really confident we could definitely do this. It all just hinges on whether or not... yeah, look, Foxy's already at Pirate's Cove. Already at the hall. And I think that was, what, 1 a.m.? Yeah, 1 a.m. That was 1 a.m. And that was like following the normal strategy, you know? So that's why I don't really trust how Foxy works. I don't trust that, you know, he can't just start moving everywhere. He's already peeking out his curtain now. I can't tell whether or not he doesn't want to be watched too much or not. You got this? Well, I'm not even doing it right now. We've got the cheats on, just kind of observing movements, really. Mainly Foxy. I don't really care about everybody else. Everybody else will be easy to deal with. I don't know, man, because having to check on Foxy would waste a lot of time. A lot of time. We could do this thing that when we, like, because obviously it only happens every hour. Well, Foxy didn't run until like 1 a.m. So if it's something like he runs every hour, then we could probably... Oh, but yeah, he would lose power by then. Check Foxy when Chica is at your right door. Yeah, but then all that faffing about changing the cameras means Bonnie could walk in, you know? I feel like it would probably be better actually to shut the right door, or maybe just shut both doors when just checking for Foxy. Yeah, it will waste power, but it's only a little check here and there, so it wouldn't be that big of an issue, I hope. This could be a really boring episode where I do it like first attempt and we don't get jump scared at all. Like, I'm a little scared of that. I'm also scared of getting jump scared. My feelings are mixed. It would make for better content if I fail, but or at least fail at least once, you know? Where's Foxy now? Yeah, he's about to run. So it seems to be like every hour or something like that. You could also just hope you don't have Foxy move and check him. Never check him. Nah. He's already ran, you know? So I'm pretty sure he could run twice, but this strategy would save so much power that it wouldn't be too much of a problem. He has only ran once, and that was halfway through 1 a.m. I feel like trying to do this strategy, like where I try to check on Foxy, I feel like somebody would, you know, get in. Either Bonnie or Chica. So I definitely can't check on Foxy with any of the doors open. That's something I don't want to do because that leaves too much time for somebody to exceed movement opportunities and get into the office. So, yeah, no. Foxy's not moved. Maybe there's a thing like checking too much and checking too little. I don't know. But he hasn't, he's ran at 1 a.m. He's either going to run, yeah, he's now going to run at 4 a.m. 100%. I highly doubt he won't run again. But that's not really that much. We could really deal with that. We could do a thing where we check on him like every hour. Or halfway through every hour. Something like that. Just to see. I don't know. Because I'll be really scared if he's out of the curtain already. Because then, like, in my mind, I'll want to goad him out into a run so then I can reset him. You know? I don't know. Right, I feel like that's doable. I feel like that's very doable. So, let's give this a go, shall we? Honestly, do we even need to check cameras? Oh yeah, we do, just to mediate Foxy. that's just I don't know, man. That's to just, I guess, mediate Foxy. Just flipping the camera up. I'm scared, man. Yeah, look, he's already about to run and we've barely fucking gotten started. We barely even got started. Man, I don't know, man. There's got to be a concept of just checking it too much. Or maybe there were times where I was just not checking it enough. I don't know. Ugh, I can't believe he was out that early, though. Okay. This all hinges on whether or not I'm quick enough for Foxy. Like, where would he be at now? Yeah, already about to run, so I can't tell whether I'm checking the cameras too little or not. What was I doing wrong before? You know? I need to double check. Like, what was I doing wrong before? Or what was I doing right before, rather? Because he only ran like a couple of times. I guess maybe I was just staying on the camera for longer. But if I do this, how quickly does Foxy move? Because I don't know how I'm supposed to do this strategy then, you know? I don't get it. But surely we've got to be watching it, right? He's not moved. He's not moved now. So surely nothing else dictates his movement, right? Alright, he's not moved at all. So how about, right, we'll wait, we'll give it like 10-15 seconds and we'll see where Foxy's at then, you know? Because maybe I just wasn't checking it enough and that might be our only issue. Because then that's absolutely fine. I'll just make sure to flip up the camera a little bit more often. But the fact that twice there he had already... Yeah, he's running. Right, so I wasn't checking it enough. I wasn't checking it enough. Right. Surely I've got this then. You know? Surely. Right, let's have a look, shall we? Yeah, maybe I was doing a little too much checking the office. I've not seen Bonnie in any of these little runs, by the way. Chica usually appears. There we go. Now I can check on Foxy. Okay. I feel like we could do that strategy. Like, maybe when Bonnie appears at the door, I shut the left door and then use that opportunity to check on Foxy, perhaps? I don't know. moved. Okay. That's the strat, isn't it? It might waste a bit of power, but nowhere near as much as it would be shutting the right door every time I flip the camera up. You know? Yeah, he's not moving. Okay, that's the strat, isn't it? Oh my god. Well, this is going to be a piece of cake, isn't it? Jesus. Even if I die, I'll have it done within an hour. If that. I should have done this years ago. What is wrong with me? Okay, now he's... Okay. I might be wasting too much power just checking on Foxy, but... Cheers, Yara. But it's definitely something I don't want to be too careless of, you know? Yeah, look, he's already starting to run, so... I'm trying to goad him out. Foxy, mate, come on. I'm trying to goad Foxy out just to get a reset. It's 3 AM. There we go. What do you mean? No, I've been checking. I've been checking, what the fuck? Foxy, bro, come on. Mate, I don't believe that. I thought this was the run. I don't get it. I really don't. Should I have just checked on Foxy the minute? Ah, Freddy would have got me then anyway. Ah, should I check on Foxy as soon as he's ran, just to make sure he's back in that curtain? Because that just looked like he completely sped through his phases as soon as he'd smacked on my door. Once an hour? I'm not going to check once an hour because clearly I wasn't checking enough. Jesus. That was a really good first attempt though, to be quite honest. I should have let Freddy jump scare me, to be fair, but I already knew the run was dead regardless. His cam, not the cams in general. That's what I wanted to do, but then every time I checked, he'd kind of already sped through his phases. But yeah, I could try every hour. I don't know if checking too much is a thing. But he's not moved yet with that, so... What's up, Fiery Gamer? Made it to the same night as me. Yeah. Well, I made it to night 7 like 2 years ago, but I never... I never attempted it proper. Look at it, stops Freddy completely and still stores Foxy. I know, but I like to keep track of Foxy because clearly I don't really know the pattern of like where he is. Okay, that's the first Foxy run. Any Golden Freddy strikes yet? Never had Golden Freddy. Not in the main game anyway. That was really late. Foxy's peeling out. If I can make it to 5 AM with a lot of power to spare, I'll just shut the right door and wait. You know? A power outage win is still a win, end of the day. I just don't want to risk it with Foxy, you know? You're wasting too much power. Mate, this is the strat, okay? Sure, we'll be fine. I wish I could see the time though, but the chat. That's the little downside, really. That's funny. Now I can check on Foxy. Okay, good. If Foxy runs again, I think we'll be fine. If 4 a.m. hits in just a couple of seconds, we will be more than fine. There's Foxy about to run. Nah, it's not the run. Okay, yeah. Hey, first attempt though wasn't too bad. I wonder what I was doing wrong then, because surely the game cannot expect me to keep up with Foxy enough, you know, to still win. If he does his longest wind-up, we could win, but I don't even think it was 5 a.m, so that's a shame. Why keep shutting the left door? Because Bonnie. So, you know, it took 7 tries to beat it. Yeah, see, it's not that bad. We could definitely do that. I could risk it, but I genuinely do feel like while checking, Bonnie would get into the room. That's why I should it. But I guess by doing that, I am wasting just as much power as I would be just doing the old strategy anyway. Man, that sucks. We could definitely do that though. Oh my god. Maybe get a little bit luckier with Foxy perhaps. I don't know. Well, I know the strat anyway, so no use thinking too hard about it. But towards the end there, when Foxy was about to run, I switched back to the old strategy because I really wanted to keep Foxy at Cove. Instead of shutting right door only, always wait until Chica shows up. Yeah, but then I'm waiting too long, maybe, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, wait, that could be a strat. Ah, shit. Ah, that's my mistake. Fuck you! I wanted to check. But then, yeah. I had a complete brain melt then. That could have been a good run. I didn't get to see where Foxy was. That could have been, like, a good run from there. Like, so far. That's a shame. Okay, let's go again. I definitely want to take a little bit more risk, though, with Foxy. That's for sure. That was good up until the mistake. So we're definitely using a lot less power. But that's because I hadn't checked on Foxy yet. I just left it ages. You hear Foxy running? You can't hear Foxy running unless you watch him on the West Hall camera. You can't hear him otherwise. Hence why I need to check. If it was all about a running thing, I would just shut the door when I heard that. You know, this mode would be so easy if it was that simple. It might be an every 5-second thing. Don't they move every 5 seconds, something like that? So as long as I'm checking the camera every 5 seconds, should I be fine? I don't want to put that much faith into the AI coding at all. I do not want to put that much faith into it. Yeah, it's every 5 seconds, not Foxy though. Foxy's different. I guess we'll see, won't we? Yeah, look, he's about to run! Fuck this, I'm switching back to the old strategy. This is a farce. That's bullshit! Why is he already looking out? You see what I mean? He's already looking out, he literally just ran. What on earth? Foxy can skip a stage when he goes back? That's so bullshit. Mate, this guy's a demon. I don't think I can beat this. Maybe this console port's broken. I highly doubt it. But he's already going. When he gets more aggressive at 4, that was lucky. Oh! Jesus. I don't think he gets more aggressive because 20 is the highest they go. I can't let Foxy bang on the door again, otherwise it's game over. Look, he's already running again. I'm not doing anything wrong. I know that's I was trying that, but Foxy is just being a bitch. Why is he so aggressive? I've not seen him this aggressive in anybody else's attempts. Is he just more aggressive on console or something? I don't trust any of these ports after FNAF 3 and 4, I'm not gonna lie. I don't trust a single one of them. Yeah, Foxy is just random. Yeah, I'll just have to get like really lucky with him. Using the old strat on console, you're spending more time in the office. Yeah. Fuck this guy, man. Unbelievable. Is he that aggressive? Like, for everybody on 20? I don't think he's that bad, right? How quick is his movement opportunities? Because I was checking him like crazy. I don't know. Foxy is just a bitch. He's the main issue. It's random. Yeah, but that's bullshit. There's movement opportunities every 5 seconds. Yeah, but I was checking within 5 seconds the whole time. It might need to be even quicker. The AI overview on Google says he actually moves every 2.5 to 3.5 seconds, which is incredibly quick, but I'm pretty sure I could definitely give that a go. Just playing it real fast, to be fair, so he just never has the chance to move. But I mean, I could do that in 3.5 seconds, but 2.5 seconds I think would be a bit of a push. That's a stretch. I don't think I could do it that quick, because I also have to check for Bonnie and Chica. Got 9 people watching. What's up, guys? Type 1987. Bro, how old do you think I am? I knew about that when this game came out, okay? I don't need to discover what that is. When Foxy's stun time activates, it stays on, and it's on with a Foxy movement opportunity. Sometimes opening the cameras only stuns Foxy for 1 second. Mate, Foxy's a bitch. He is the only reason. Please, I love that jump scare. Look it up, Ben. You don't need me to do it for you. We could definitely do it, but me checking on Foxy seems to waste too much power. To be honest, I don't think I could do this. I did genuinely think it was going to be easy because I had it in my head that Foxy works on the same movement opportunities as everybody else, but clearly he does not, which completely throws my confidence completely out of the window, so I just wouldn't know. To be honest, I don't know. Maybe I'm putting the camera up too quick. I'm seeing a thing here where the camera buttons need to show, and sometimes I was opening it and closing it too fast, so maybe the game just wasn't registering me having the camera on. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that. So I think I was just whipping the cameras up too quick. That's, fingers crossed, that's a thing. Fingers crossed. Because maybe there's like a minimum time requirement where I do need to be on the cameras, and if I'm flipping it up too fast, it's not registering it. Because when we were doing testing earlier with the radar map on, Foxy was barely ever moving. So maybe that's the case. We'll try it. We shall try. Let's go. Because that's a big discovery if true. That was a waste of power. I'm just going to redo that. every little bit helps, okay? A split second could make all the difference. Yeah, see, like, that was too quick, so just flip it up and just try to stay conscious of it just a little bit longer. And then we'll check where Foxy is at 1 AM at that point, right? Because if everybody else still works on the same movement opportunities, we should be fine. Could do a camera flip in between. Maybe, but wouldn't that use a bit more power? I don't know, I don't think I want to risk that with Bonnie and Chica. I don't know, man, we'll just gotta hope. Let's check on Foxy now. He's only just peering out, so that might be something. Okay. Not fun on console. I still have fun with the FNAF games on here. Unless they're broken. FNAF 3 was fine, it was broken, but it wasn't game breaking. FNAF 4 has game breaking issues. Hence why we ended up doing FNAF 2 yesterday instead. What is wrong with me? I don't know if Freddy just moved. We'll keep it going. Oh, he didn't. Okay, we're good. That strategy was working earlier though. So we'll do that when Foxy's banged on the door. FNAF 4 was incredibly hard on mobile. I don't even know why they bothered putting that on there, to be quite honest with you. That's awesome, bro. I hate when that happens. I just want to see. Right, thank you. Oh, fuck you, game. Honestly. They fucking move instantly, bro. The second you're not looking. That would have been absolutely fine if I could just fucking see where Foxy was. And then, yeah, just completely lost it. Ah. Damn it, man. I fucking hate this shit. This is not worth it. This is not worth the hassle. Foxy is way too aggressive, bro. Way too aggressive. I don't think I want to spend all night doing this, I won't lie. I know I can do it, but is it worth it? That's the thing. FNAF 2 on console is worse than FNAF 4 on console. I would reject that statement, actually. FNAF 2 is just fine on console. Oh no, I don't think, I know. Mate, I can't be arsed. How does Foxy work? What am I supposed to do about Foxy, bro? What am I, like... Does he not operate under the same fucking rules as everybody else? Because he just seems to move on a whim. I really don't understand what I'm doing wrong with Foxy. I just don't understand it. I don't get it. I really don't. I don't know why I attempted this mode. I won't even lie. I can't grasp it. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna look it up again, but I just... Ugh, mate, I don't get it. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Because obviously if it's up to chance, then I've got to risk getting jump scared out of nowhere. Like, I don't want to fucking play a game up to chance, okay? Can I just win with my actual skill? Instead of just fingers crossed hoping that I, you know, get lucky. Just use both cameras. Yeah, but then I'm either wasting too much power or I don't know where Foxy is. That's the thing. I genuinely don't know what it wants me to do. Just never check Foxy. Yeah, but I need to know where he is. You know? I don't know whether I'm supposed to be watching it more or watching it less. I'll give it another half an hour or something like that. I don't want to be doing this all night. I don't want to do a game up to chance. No thanks. I don't like RNG. That's why you'll never see me try 1020. But I didn't think 420 FNAF 1 was RNG based. I really didn't. All these years I thought Foxy ran on the same movement opportunities as everybody else, but no, he's RNG based, and I fucking hate that shit. You know? It's part of the reason why I love FNAF 3 so much, because literally everything you do in that game controls everything. It's not... The Phantoms are RNG based, but Springtrap isn't, you know? So I feel like we'd have a much better time with Aggressive Nightmare mode tomorrow. In terms of, like... it not being RNG based, I suppose. But I'll probably not beat it anyway due to overall skill. Aggressive Nightmare mode is insane. He does move real quick. But he is the only one I need to focus on. But I have given this the best attempt I have. I don't have enough power. Like, you've got to be perfect, you know? I don't really like that. I don't want to spend all night being, like, just hoping for the perfect run. And where if skill doesn't mean it, I mean, Markiplier said the same thing in his video. If skill, I'm like him. I don't like games where skill doesn't mean everything, you know? If it's down to chance, RNG, whatever, it's just... I'm really disappointed. What the hell? I genuinely thought all this time that FNAF 1 wasn't RNG based. I've gone all this time thinking that. I mean, it's only 420, you know? It's not like FNAF 2 where most of the game was RNG based, whether or not an animatronic would force your camera down or something like that, so it's not like broken or whatever. Bought a FNAF 3, it was so easy and none of my viewers like me playing it. Hey, we don't diss FNAF 3 on this channel, bro. That's my favourite. You can find videos of me from 2017 at like, Jesus. Was I like 14, 15 years old? Beating Nightmare Mode on FNAF 3. I remember I stayed home that day. I pretended to be ill. And I did that for the sole reason of trying Nightmare Mode all day. Until I beat it. That's the only reason. Those were the days. Had a little Samsung Galaxy Tab 3 playing the old mobile version of FNAF 3, so you could literally see the outlines of all the PNG jump scares. Especially Balloon Boys. Balloon Boys jump scare looked awful in the old mobile version. It might be a nostalgia-based thing why I love FNAF 3 so much, because I was always good at that game, whereas the other ones, it was hit or miss. Nightmare Mode was actually pretty hard because you can't avoid the phantoms. I had a great time with it. On mobile I didn't, but on stream I beat it on my second attempt. Literally, you can look at the playlist, it's a 20-minute video. You know, like, I had a great time with Nightmare Mode on that game. I was really surprised that I beat it, to be honest. At least that quickly. I had no issue with it. Well, I've got 7 viewers on the stream right now, 6 or 7 viewers, so I'll make the announcement very, very soon. I think the night after the Black Ops 7 beta, we'll be playing Ultimate Custom Night, and I'm really excited to play that game because I've never played it. So Ultimate Custom Night, all these years I've been a fan of FNAF since FNAF 2 came out, really, and I never played Ultimate Custom Night. I only played Pizzeria Simulator a couple of years ago, so I didn't like that game much neither, to be fair. Like, as I get older, I realise more and more the flaws of these games. I say that, I don't want to shit all over this game. It's literally just the max mode, which was never intended to be beaten anyway. But I honestly thought I would have a much better time with it, to be quite honest. I really did. That's a shame. I'm trying to debate whether or not I want to give it one more shot. I definitely don't want to do that Freddy strat anymore, to be quite honest. I thought I would have a great time with it, but I'm too scared about where Foxy is at, and I don't like not seeing where he is, you know? So I think we'd go back and do the old retro strategy. I want to at least make it to 5 AM, you know? I don't know if I made it to 5 AM earlier. I probably did during the power outage. Let's give this another go, or maybe a couple. We'll see how well this. If this one does well. Oh shit! Wait, never mind. I forgot all about Freddy then. let's go again. I don't know where he is, so I'm not. Right, he goes, show stage, dining area, restroom, kitchen, east hall corner. And I think you actually hear the laugh louder when he arrives at the hall. Really like FNAF 3, but Aggressive Nightmare was really tough. Yeah, in the stream tomorrow, oh, he's in the kitchen. Okay. Okay, right. Save power. Can we talk about Sister Location for a second? It's a good game. What game are we on about here? I think Sister Location was awful. I thought that game was truly bad. I think the story was great, but as a game, the worst. The worst game in the series, before Security Breach. Those two go hand in hand. Security Breach for me is more playable. It's at least it's a game, but it just ruins what FNAF is. But Sister Location, I got a bunch of Sister Location fans in my chat. Gross. What is wrong with you guys? Unbelievable. I hated that game. You'll never see me play that on this channel. Not on console, especially not on console. My god. Sorry, it's just so peak. Mate, yeah, that's nostalgia talking, bro. I'm sorry. Story was cool on its own, but it also ruined the series. He's moved already. What on earth is this game? I would laugh if Foxy is actually broken on this port, but I didn't play the actual game to know. What am I looking at there? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? What, seriously? What did I do wrong? How is Foxy speeding through his phases already? That's absolutely insane. What a joke. Fucking hell. He is something else. I can't even give this an attempt with the proven strategy to keep Foxy at bay, because he's just speeding through his phases like that. He's literally cheating. What is this game right now? He's literally cheating. I'm doing nothing wrong. Faster in office probs? I suppose. It's a game that you can see, say a kid is better than you are. I don't give a shit. I mean, good for you, I suppose. But I don't care. Tell you what though, I'm gonna love playing this in Help Wanted. I know it's become a tradition to pretty much play these games every year at this point, but I can't see myself coming back to the originals next year. Play in VR. Yeah, I need to get myself a PlayStation VR. I've wanted it for years. Whatever, bro. I don't care. Do what you want. Do what you want. Just do it. Just do it. Fuck you. I want one more attempt where we at least get to a power outage, to be honest. Wasting too much power, it should be at 72 power by the time you reach 2 AM. There's no other way to do this particular strategy, okay, bro? There's no other way. It's too RNG based. I wonder how people have like such an easy time with it. I don't get it. How do people have such an easy time with it? I've seen people beat this mode 4 times in a row, and you're telling me I can't even get close once? I'm not doing anything different. It's a set strategy. There's no skill involved. It's muscle memory at the end of the day. Maybe it's just harder on console. It won't be the first version where the game's harder. I'm pretty sure FNAF 1 was harder on mobile, on the old mobile version back in the day. Definitely harder on console. I could see that. That's for sure. We get it, Fiery, you're a kid. Alright, we get it. Mobile easier because nights are much shorter. Oh yeah, but don't they put the AI difficulty up to compensate for that? Way harder on console? How so, though? I mean, I could definitely see it, because, you know. Ah, fuck's sake, muscle memory. I thought he'd be gone. Most of the time today they were just gone straight away. Ah, that was rough. I did get away with that twice with both Bonnie and Chica earlier, so I kind of owed them that. That felt like a really good attempt. That felt like a really good attempt. I want to at least make it to a power outage or 5 a.m., you know? So we're going to keep going until one of those happen, which will probably be the power outage, but I want to try. What was that comment earlier? Yeah, like how much power you should have at particular times. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was like just below or around 66% at 2 a.m. So that might have actually been a really, really good attempt. I just screwed up. Okay, let's go again. I felt really good about that attempt then. You're so died. I've done longer streams than this though. Anybody else feel like 2 AM and 3 AM drag the most in these games? You have very long streams. Because I like doing it, bro. Yeah, I knew it would be there. Yeah, it's over. Unless I can keep Foxy stalled. He's taking 11% off me. I think I can do aggressive nightmare mode. At least have a better time with it. That was the best attempt I could have put in, if I'm being quite honest with you. I don't think I could do better than that. I could only replicate it. I definitely made it to 5 AM. That we can definitely guarantee. So I'm happy with that. Whatever. I'm cool with it. Oh, you silly thing. Just get it over with. Okay. Alright. I'm happy with that attempt, to be honest. It's definitely possible. I feel like that strategy is pretty easy. I'm pretty good at pattern recognition, just doing the same pattern over and over again, hence why that was a bit easy there. Try using less power. With that strategy, good luck. Maybe you could start with Cam 4B strat, then swap to the old strat. I did that a couple of times, so I don't know. Foxy runs twice regardless, you know? Either that or he gets really close. So you know what, I don't want to leave it on that though. We could do it on fast nights. A win is a win, okay? A win is a win. But I'm happy with that last attempt there. I am really happy with that last attempt. That was 100% a 5 AM and a power outage, but whatever. I'm cool with that. So we're going to try this fast nights. Same strat. I think we could do this. I think we could definitely do this. I don't know how fast it's going to be, because I don't think I've ever done fast nights on here. Freddy's not moved. Wait, am I even on 420? I am. Why, Freddy just didn't move? Free to say Scott should work on the console one. Mate, he'd take one look at it and he'd know something's wrong. Especially FNAF 4. You know? He would take one look at it. Just see, literally just point out what he needs to look for. Chica's footsteps when shutting the door on her. And Fredbear, in general. I think that's RNG whether or not he works properly. You know, and I don't fancy going through 4 hours of fighting the original cast over and over again just for Fredbear to kill me in a really cheap way. I've already beaten both, so I've beaten like the main cast and Fredbear. Apparently Night 6 is just Night 4 main cast with Night 5 Fredbear, just half and half. And I've already beaten that shit, okay? So I've technically beaten Night 6. I just wish we'd actually have beaten it, because I at least wanted to have a shot against Nightmare. You know, that was very lucky. Oh my god. Okay, I need to lock him. Clearly. %2 2am, you got this. Ah, so you have beaten it, but you did it on fast nights. I see what you're doing. I kind of messed with my flow a little bit there. Hey, if Foxy can cheat, I can cheat, okay? I do wish Sister Location Custom Night came as standard, because I would play that, but to play it I have to actually go through proper Sister Location on console. It just sounds like a total nightmare. Oh god. You're on console? Yeah, just on that alone, I should just be given the win for free. Oh my god, that's twice I've made that mistake. Chica just wants me to win. Did Foxy just... I don't know, I can't remember. I don't know if he just skipped like 2 phases or not. I did it! Yeah! Okay. We're leaving it on a win, at least. I've seen family members die to this fast 420 mode anyway, so I still have slight bragging rights. It's okay. Okay. That is 420 mode of FNAF 1. Wait, that still gives me the 3rd star? I didn't know it did that on console. I never actually tested that. I know it did it on mobile, but I didn't know it did it here. That's cool. I'll take that any day. Oh my god. Cool. Awesome. So, I'm going to put it on the custom night screen because the static messes with the YouTube compression. Hence why my face looks all pixelated when we're on screens like that. It's been like that since the beginning of time. Beginning of YouTube. It's just never managed to do static quite right. But yeah, that was 420 mode for Five Nights at Freddy's 1. We had a little bit of fun there trying to beat it. Definitely surprised me. I didn't think it was going to be RNG based with Foxy. I don't like RNG based in anything. I feel it's cheap. Losing down to RNG is always cheap. I would rather lose down to my own skill. I know I said aggressive nightmare mode might be more about it. I don't know. Aggressive might add a lot more RNG. But it's one of the biggest reasons why I really love FNAF 3 is the main game wasn't RNG based. It was easy, but the biggest reason why FNAF 2 was hard in the first place was because it was RNG based. And you've got to appreciate a balanced game when a balanced game comes out, you know? And FNAF 3 was pretty darn balanced. Easy, but balanced, you know? That is going to change. Tomorrow we'll be doing it on aggressive. I think I'm going to do nights 1 to 5 all on fast nights aggressive, just to get a feel for aggressive and ease my way into it, and then we'll go aggressive nightmare mode. I'm quite excited for that. I don't think I haven't tried aggressive nightmare mode since I tried it on mobile years ago. I think I don't remember rightly, but I think I have beaten it on fast night. So I've beaten fast aggressive before, but I've not beaten aggressive. Fine. You've been here all episode, fine, I'll do it for ya. It's not going to crash the game anyway, so I won't end my stream. 1987, isn't it? Yeah, okay, cool. I forgot for that. There you go. There you go, there you go. There was the Golden Freddy Easter egg. There we go. So, yeah. That was the end of this episode of Five Nights at Freddy's 1. I don't know the next time we'll come back to this game, if I'm being quite honest, because we've pretty much done everything now. So, yeah, there's no reason to come back. Tomorrow we'll be doing Five Nights at Freddy's 3, aggressive, and then the day after that, we'll be doing FNAF 2, finishing up the custom night challenges that I want to do anyway, which is Freddy's Circus, some other one, I can't remember. Oh, Foxy, that was it. And 420 on FNAF 2, which is actually going to be really easy because we don't have to check the vents at all. So 420 is pretty much going to be the same as Double Trouble and Ladies Night, just with just checking different things really. So, you know, because with Double Trouble you didn't have to check the left side at all. With you're so getting 1 million subscribers after this? Bruh. I wish. If everybody got what they deserve, if I'm being quite honest, not to sound egotistical or anything, but I would have been famous a long time ago. I don't know if that sounds too egotistical or whatever, but I think I'm a pretty good streamer. I don't know. I think my issue is I do too many things, you know? Don't worry, Stalin foot fetish. I'll be streaming tomorrow night and whatever. Whatever time it is for you right now, 2 hours beforehand from what time it is now, is when I usually stream. I'd stream 10 p.m. Whenever I stream, I try to get it for 10 p.m. because it's after everybody in my family has gone to bed, so the house is quiet, and yeah, I can just focus on commentating and whatever. But yeah, tomorrow, or rather today, because it's 12 now, FNAF 3 aggressive, the day after that FNAF 2, finishing up custom night challenges. At the very least we will be doing 420 even if I can't beat the other ones. Freddy's Circus definitely makes me a little uneasy, but I think we'll be fine. If we can't beat it, we'll do 420, which I know we can beat, and then after that it's October 5th. So October 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th we'll be doing Black Ops 7's beta. Whether or not I'll be doing a video or stream every day is, I don't know, we'll see. I definitely will be playing that game every day though. October 7th, Need for Speed Rivals, the online service for that gets shut down, so I'll be revisiting that one final time. That's going to be a sad stream. I don't know what time specifically it shuts down, so I honestly might go live on October 6th going into October 7th, and then try and get a video out that very day, we'll see. And then October 9th, when the Black Ops 7 beta ends, we're going to be playing Ultimate Custom Night for the first time. If any of you are interested, be sure to check out the rest of the Five Nights at Freddy's series. It's very easily found on the channel. Just scroll down on my homepage until you reach the mascot collection, which is things like Five Nights at Freddy's, Epic Mickey, Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper, etc, etc. So if you're interested in any of that, if you're interested in Call of Duty, F1, whatever, just check the channel out. Dark Souls as well, just check it out, because I know a lot of you have subscribed and stick around mostly for the FNAF streams. I remember saying last year that we should be doing more Five Nights at Freddy's content on the channel, even if it's Roblox games, because I am on console after all, so there's only so much I can do. So since it's Halloween season, we'll definitely do some of that, and since these videos get so many views, honestly I might stream it so we can do multiple Roblox FNAF games, and maybe some of you can join. That would be really cool. Anyway, I'm going to end the video now. I'm going to stop my rambling. I will see you guys tomorrow for Five Nights at Freddy's 3. I'm really looking forward to it. Till next time, peace.